Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna change cards, but remember that card I had dropped the other day? I don't remember if it's over here or um over on TikTok, but it was the Emperor, right? And this card falling onto the floor, right? Somebody was trying to make you miss out on something. Okay, somebody was definitely trying to make it so you miss out on something, something that was gonna be really good, for your life, right? Um, really good for the manifestations that you wanted to bring into your world, right? Somebody was trying to make you fumble this, okay, um, and lose sight of this, right? And it's not working, baby. It's not working. Okay. All right. Let me get comfortable, y'all. You know my leg. Y'all know my leg is okay. And I'll go ahead with the also the Seven of Pentacles had just fell on the floor, so definitely somebody was seriously trying to keep, cause some confusion, about a certain path, right, that you can be embarking on, trying to cause some disarray, some chaos here, right, trying to sorry, excuse my language, but trying to mess with your money could be like, you know what I'm saying, trying to mess with abundance coming into your life, right? And I wasn't even gonna do a channel read. Am I gonna switch the cards, Spirit? Actually, nah, right? Okay, Spirit said nah. So until someone requests a personal reading, okay, and I don't know if I can make comments on here. Let me see. I don't think so. Excuse me. Right. That's not really. I don't. Okay. I'm gonna stop touching buttons now, right? So, okay, so I was gonna say I'll put my Cash App and my PayPal in the chat for you guys. If you would like a personal reading. Hi Megan, how you doing? How you feeling? What's the vibe? Let me know down in the chat. Um, I want to know. I want to get to know you guys, right? We are building a community over here. All right. If you don't know me, feel free to ask questions, comments, concerns, right? If you want to know more about tarot, okay, I'm here to help you guys, guide you guys, right? I don't gatekeep information, spiritual knowledge, or wisdom, okay? Grand Rising, how y'all doing? Right, so I was going, right, I was gonna like just stick to personal readings today, right? Um, say 67. Okay. Um, all right, right. But what you call it? So that's funny. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Meg. Hi. Oh, you spelled hi wrong that first time. I don't know if you just like. If you would like a personal reading, let me know so I can tell you my Cash App or my PayPal. But we were gonna talk about this energy, right? Because I told you those cards had fell and I picked them up, and definitely, somebody was trying to you know block you from your blessings here. So I was gonna get into to see if there's channel message here. Okay, if you would like a reading, just let me know and I will grab another deck so we can do that. Okay. But let's see. We're gonna see what Spirit has for the collective right now regarding why the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles had fell on the floor. What is this chaos and confusion, right? Um, go back to the beginning of the live if you're like, what is she talking about? Okay, welcome in, welcome in. If you would like a personal reading, let me know down in the chat. $5 for 3 cards, $10 for 5 cards, okay? Or you can send $1.10 for a 1 card reading for a simple yes or no question, okay? 3 card, 5 card, you can do yes or no questions, same, right? You could do general, past, future, present. Um, Ask questions about business, relationships, pregnancies, right? Um, Finances, okay? School, right? Just your spiritual journey as a whole. Okay, so you can, there's a lot of different things you can ask about, a lot of different topics we can get into. Remember, be creative with it. Okay, just take it seriously because we're asking questions from the Lord. Okay, anything else you want us to know about this situation, Lord? What the collective should be paying attention to? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We already had the Three of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles, and then another card fell on the floor. Right? Snapped out of there. Eight of Wands. A lot of change here. Someone's definitely trying to make a swap here. Right. But they didn't realize that, you were going to stand on business when it came to this, okay? Right. Definitely someone was trying to create a situation where, they would be able to swap destinies with you, right? Be able to get what the abundance that you had for you, right? But they didn't realize how much you were standing on business when it came to this abundance, right? And sticking to the path that God has set you on, okay? And the Eight of Wands, that's bringing like a significant change to your reality too, right? So things could have seemed just a little chaotic recently, or like a lot has just been going on, right? Like somebody definitely was trying to do a destiny swap. Someone was definitely trying to um, take the abundance that was meant for you by getting you to forfeit it, right? A lot of people, a lot of time, people don't realize they um, that they're the ones who forfeited their destiny to someone else. Um, even though it was the other person trying to make them forfeit their destiny. Okay. The Page of Cups and the Temperance card. Okay. Alrighty. Welcome in, welcome in. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Let me know down in the chat. I want to know. I want to get to know you guys. Okay. We are building a community here. I will say that a million times. Okay. Probably even more than that. Probably already said it a million times. Right? We've been doing this a year, and November 6th will be a year of us making content. Okay, that's the page, right? All right. Yeah. So, Page of Cups, intuitive messages, curious dreamer. All right. So, um, unexpected solutions. Okay. Alright, this card suggests that one should take a stab at a situation from a different perspective. One should follow their gut, right? When it comes to these changes that are happening in your life, right? This could be happening really fast. Okay, there could be a lot of things going on at once. You could be feeling a little overwhelmed at this time. Remember to center yourself and ground yourself. Okay, definitely with the Temperance card, asking you to ground yourself here, so that you can be stable in this changing time, right? Because there's a lot, that could be going on here. um, especially with this person trying to swap destinies with you, right? You could have had back to back inconveniences um, just spring up out of nowhere, right? Back to back things that just didn't feel right, right? Just occurring. Okay, so, and where you're at in your spiritual journey, I can tell like you're not really, you're letting it roll off your shoulders type of thing, right? You're not really allowing um, the whatever it is kind of work they're doing. Um, it doesn't matter if they're doing like voodoo, if they're doing like nature work, root work, like it doesn't matter what kind of like magic work they're doing, right? Um, I, I really see this like rolling off your shoulder, right? Like the attacks they're trying to send at you and trying to get you to you know give up on your journey, right? None of it's working, right? To you these are just minor inconveniences, right? Minor things you have to go through, right? Like you're seeing these things not in a woe is me perspective, but like this is something, this is a message from the divine. I have to take the messages. I have to learn the lesson from the situation, right? That's how you are viewing these things. Whereas they're not, they're the people who are doing or sending these energies, right? They're not realizing that you're really grounded. You're a person who is really spiritually discerned, right? And there's really not much that can shake you, okay? And they're learning this as they watch you continue to prevail through these situations, right? They're watching you overcome things that not a lot of people overcome, right? Situations, people, right? You're overcoming circumstances that a lot of other people fall victim to, right? So, they're in awe. Wow, and the Nine of Pentacles, it goes this way. I can set them down correctly. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, it'd probably be easier if I do it like that. Okay, the Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Right, and you staying grounded in this time, you staying balanced in this time is leading you to this clarity, right? Clarity of mind to follow your intuition, follow your discernment through these situations, and not allow for anything to cloud your judgment in this time when it comes to the decisions you have to make, when it comes to seeing through certain illusions, right? This is keep staying balanced, staying grounded is helping you um, through these trials and tribulations that they thought was going to crumble you and make you lose um, access to your abundance, right? Like they wanted you to forfeit it, and the fact that you keep prevailing through all the tests and trials that they keep trying to send your way, right? They're in awe, they're in shock, right? With the Ten of Pentacles, sorry, Ten of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles energy here. This is emotional fulfillment, emotional bliss, right? And the Nine of Pentacles, living your heavenly ever after here on Earth, right? Kind of energy, okay? And that's what being able to protect your peace using your spiritual discernment and your intuition is leading you to, right? Because when you're balanced and you're grounded, you're able to protect your peace better, right? And it had even said this on the TikTok live, right? I had said this on the TikTok live that somebody need to hear it, right? If they give you the ick, block them. Right? If they give you the ick, block them. Don't keep entertaining somebody who has given you the ick, right? Some of y'all really need to understand that lesson. Stop entertaining people that give you the ick. Okay, so if they give the ick, why are you giving them their time? Why are you giving them time to be in your energy? Right? That doesn't even make sense. Especially if you've already learned that lesson and you already been down that road and you know how it goes. Right? You know the red flags. You know the signs. You know the significations that tell you you need to get your butt out of here and run. Right? So don't allow anyone in this season to try and pull something that you already know, right? You already know the tricks to. So seriously, if they give you the ick, block them. Okay, don't let someone um, have access to you and what they don't even. It's not even worth it, right? We have the two of wands and the eight of pentacles. Okay. Spirit says some of y'all could be moving, or you can look at it in moving in a new direction on your path, right? So either you could be physically moving, or you're heading on a new um, new path on your journey. Okay, um, whatever, whenever resonates for you, right? Um, there's still some work that has to be done here. Okay, um, because whether this is going forward on your path, and this is a new path on your journey, right? You're still gonna have to put in the mental, spiritual, physical, emotional work and effort that it takes to be on a spiritual journey, to stay balanced, right? um, as well as if you're moving, right, there are things that need to be done to make sure that you have a peaceful move, right? So you need to make sure you're getting those things done. Okay, right? And someone, like, I'm getting like they could be trying to sabotage this, like, whatever this move that's happening, right, in your life. That is the sabotage they're trying to make, right? Because it's once you make this move, it's not it's how do I say this, Spirit? Okay, so it's not about the move itself, right? It's about, once you make this move, where it will take you in life, right? So that is what they're trying to swap destinies with you with, right? So and like I said, it could be you moving physically, right? Moving locations, or it could be you know, taking a new path, a new door opening on your journey, right? And you're taking that new path, right? And they're trying to create a roadblock, so to speak, right? To make sure that um, you don't take that path, right? That something tries to stop you from going down that path, right? Um, and it's not working, right? Um, it's not working, okay? Anything else? Because you were able to see through it, right? It's not working because you were able to see through it. Remember, guys, if you would like a personal reading, let me know down in the chat. Okay. Yeah, they wanted to cause confusion and have you change your mind about this with the Eight of Swords and the Tower, right? They definitely, and oh my god, I don't know what they tried on some of you guys, but literally it made me like nauseous, um, thinking about what it is, they try to suppress you with, to try to keep you and roadblock you from this path. Oh my god, that is atrocious. Okay, sorry. I had to alchemize the energy because that was disgusting. Like to the point, guys. I kid you not. I wanted to vomit. Um, I'm so serious. That's why I had to like take a second. I had to alchemize the energy because that was sickening. Um, very. I truly don't know what it is that they were trying to, everybody in the collective is going to be different. What they were trying to um, use as a roadblock for you, right? Everybody has different weaknesses. Everybody has different faults, right? We all have a shadow. Okay, we all have demons, right? And whether you're honest about yours or not is, up to you. Whether you can uh, you know, live with your demons, or or you're, someone who keeps your demons and your skeletons in a closet, right? Um, if you keep your skeletons in a closet, I suggest that you do some shadow work, right? But they're basically relying on the fact that, you haven't been doing work on yourself, right? But they didn't realize how much work you've been doing on yourself, or you're probably someone who's low key about the spiritual evolvement you've been going through, right? You're not someone who really tells a lot of people about the personal growth that you've been working on to work on yourself, right? It's not really everybody's need to know, right? So when these people tried to throw in this obstacle here, this obstacle that literally made me want to throw up reading on that energy, right? Then literally, what you call it, right? They were expecting that to work, and when it didn't, right, they were like, what, right? Like they genuinely in awe at your spiritual power, at um, your level of discernment, right? Your intuition, um, the way you're not gonna take any BS for um, any reason at all, right? So literally, yeah, okay. That is, and it's so funny, right? They really thought that sending these energies, like I said, for everyone it could be different. Everybody has a shadow self, everybody has demons, right? And if you're working on yours, you're working on yours. If you're not, you're not, right? No in between. You either do it or you don't, okay? But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know what they are trying to do to you, but it is revolting. Um, right? Kind. It's giving Santeria. It's giving voodoo. It's giving witchcraft, warlock. Right? It's giving. I'm put a spell on you. Yeah. It's giving. Right? It's disgusting. Um, but yeah. Okay. Right. So let's see if Spirit has anything else for you to know about this. Because I don't remember, guys. This is not to like scare you or anything. This is literally just so you're are aware, right? Because remember, you're seeing through this. Okay, you are seeing through the illusions they're trying to put, the trickery they're trying to pull. Right, you are seeing through all of this. Hi. Oh, I think I'm gonna butcher your name. I don't know how to say it, but hi. How you doing? How you feeling? What's the vibe? Let me know down in the chat. Okay. All right. So yeah. Um. Yeah, but you're definitely seeing through this, right? Because they didn't know how much work you've been putting in for your journey, right? Um. And you've been putting in the work, okay, to really work on yourself as a person, as a soul, right? And it's paying off. Okay, it's paying off because, like I told you guys, it's a move about to happen, right? A shift. Spirit said a shift about to happen. Okay. Um, I don't know how you pronounce it, hon. How do you pronounce it? I don't want to butcher it, you know? I'd rather not butcher your guys' name, so I try, but I'll probably butcher it, and we don't want that. Okay, right. This move that's happening, right? This door that's opening, uh, the sh- the shift that is happening is opening this door for you on this journey, for your journey, right? It's opening a new pathway for your journey that you're about to step through and take, right? It's shifting you through this door. The energies are shifting you through this door, right? This change is happening really fast, okay? Um, at the same time, there's those of you who are also making a physical move. Okay, remember this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But there's also a physical move that you're making, a physical shift that you are making that is going to put you in a better situation, right? That is going to open a door for you being in that new place, being in that new energy, right? So take what resonates, okay, but that's what they're trying to block here. And like I said, with all the spiritual discernment that you have grown in, with all the intuition you have been mastering, right? um, it's not working. Okay, it's not working, period. Right. Because they know you got options. Okay, they know you got options with the Five of Cups here. They know that you have options, on your journey. Okay. That's why they're trying to put the roadblock, right? They're trying to put something in your way to keep you from this move. Okay, because they're aware of your options, right? Keep you from this peace with the Six of Swords coming out here, right? They want to. They're trying to keep things from being peaceful, from soft, calm waters. They're trying to keep the water shaky and rocky, right? Put a lot of confusion so you don't know which way to go. Okay, so you be mentally entrapped. Alright. This real life was supposed to just be about y'all today and y'all get y'all personal readings. But when that I seen the card that was on the floor, right? Remember I had lost that card. Um and when I found it, okay, um, it was the Emperor, right? And I just had to come and be nosy today on the energy and see what was going on here, for y'all, cause it's crazy. Okay. And remember, we had dropped that during the reading, and I couldn't go pick it up because of my ankle. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Keep trusting your gut, Spirit saying. And what you call it? Trust that when someone tells you who they are, that's who they are. Okay. When someone tells you they're going to do something, trust that's what they're going to do. Okay. Um, I know so many times people try to give people benefit of the doubt, right? But if they tell you at the beginning who they are, you cannot be, hurt later, okay? Because you know. Alrighty. So some of y'all just need to make sure you keep trusting your intuition. Okay, when the red flags pop out, right? No matter who it is you're dealing with, for whatever reason, when the red flags pop up, you cut that person out your life and just story. Okay. But we have the Nine of Cups and the Justice card, right? These people could not shake your destiny or pull it from even your cold hands if you were laying in a casket, right? They could not take it from you. They still could not take it from you if you were not on this planet, right? It'd still be yours. Okay? Um with the Nine of Cups and the Justice card. Like this is yours. It's not going anywhere. It's not meant for nobody else, right? This is yours to happen. That's why I warn you guys about the destiny swap, because for in order for a destiny to swap, you have to be the one to forfeit the destiny. No one else can forfeit it for you. Okay, so literally, as long as you keep using your intuition, like Spirit said, and keep trusting your intuition, keep trusting that you have the discernment to see through people, see through things and places and situations, in a divine light to help you guide through those situations in the way that the Lord would need you to and want you to, right? Um, so that you can make those, y'all know, the informed, spiritually discerned decisions, okay, on your journey, okay, especially when it comes to people, but also in certain situations as well. Um, Places, things. Okay, so just keep trusting yourself on that, right? That you know that God has given you all the tools to be able to walk a peaceful life and on this journey, right? Okay, so remember that, and you'll be okay, right? These people who are trying to do their musky moon magic, right? Tell them. You don't even have to really tell them, but you know what I'm saying. Just it's not working, right? Because you're doing the work on yourself. Okay, you're doing what you have to do to strengthen your spiritual discernment, strengthen your intuition, right? Trust, you know, the signs. Of danger, of some things being unsafe, you know, right? Like you trust that you know when to trust God all the time. I hope, but you know what I'm saying. Just keep trusting into your intuition, okay? Right. I'm always gonna tell you guys that, but in this situation, right, keep doing the work that you're doing on yourself, okay? Um, you're doing what you need to do, right? And the Lord is doing the rest. Okay, so just keep going. All right. I know some things could have been looking hectic recently, and a lot of things are getting ready to change for you. But you got this. Okay. Stay grounded. Stay balanced. Make sure you're eating right. Make sure that you're taking care of your body. Okay. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Right. So that you can handle the shift that is to come. Okay. Um, yeah. All right. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on TikTok for our TikTok lives. Okay. As well as we have lives on Twitch as well. So if you wanted to, same tag, guys. Same at I'm Alea. All right. Same profile pic, so you know where I'm at. Right. Make sure you um if you follow me on TikTok, right, remember that my DMs are always open. Okay, so you can text me questions, comments, concerns about any content, spiritual journey, right? If you want a reading, just let me know. Okay, I did put in the description how to book a reading with me, so you can go on there. It's on the Stellar Guidance page. You can look at that and read that and see if that's something you're interested in. Okay. If you want a free 5 card reading from me, all you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube as well as follow me on TikTok. Okay. Um, the link is in the description of this live for the TikTok as well, right? So you don't have to go type in my thing. You just tap it and follow. And then let me know when you're done in the chat, okay? And I will put your name on the entrance list, okay? The entrance list close tonight at 11:59 p.m. Okay, at 11:59 p.m. that will be the end of week 3. Monday will start week 4. Okay, and that will be the end for September. Remember, 3 people win this week, 4 people win next week. Okay, I do want you guys to participate. Okay, especially if you want a reading or you want to dip your toes in tarot, right? That is a perfect opportunity, okay, for you to do that, right? All right, you guys. I feel like I almost broke my nail. All right, love you guys. Okay, remember we speak love, justice, and peace. Y'all have a blessed day. Goodbye, spirit. Y'all have a blessed day. Amen. I will see y'all Monday. Monday. Make sure you subscribe here and follow me on TikTok. Okay, so you know when we're going live. Love you guys. Peace. I didn't do it. It's okay.